for those that don't know, the Vault is basically like an underground nightclub that's been operating over the past few weekends. The thing with going there is the past 2 times I went before this time, it kind of just ruined my whole weekend. Not ruined the whole weekend, but I could never get like fully back energized after staying up till 5 a.m. or whatever both times I went.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's hard to get out of there and it's hard to go there and not stay up till 5 a.m.
100%. I don't think your body physically would let you. Like, you're naturally trained to be like, so you're so stimulated in there. We've got DJs blaring, places full of people.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's something
people
you haven't
that
done
high
in a
energy.
year.
Yeah. It's like every stimuli in your body is like firing.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And I thought to myself, maybe if I just don't drink or don't drink as much, it'll be fine. Yeah. Like, I can stay up and then be fine to operate the next day. And really, I think booze, what it does is it lowers your inhibitions. Yeah. And it makes you looser and less socially.
Well, that's what I hear cocaine is for.
It's less you're less socially conscious. You're more willing to say things or talk to people you wouldn't normally talk to. It just takes down walls, and that's why people like it.
I would argue. Oh yeah, correct. Yeah. Agreed.
But a true master of oneself shouldn't need it.
Oh my God, Jedi, dude.
You know what I mean?
Sensei.
And I was like,
preach.
And
bro.
I knew that I was going to the Vault with like a fun group of people. And I was like, I'm going to try to not drink and then see if it's just as fun.
So what'd you find?
You know, first of all, I did not drink completely. You have to drink in order to not drink, because I didn't want to say I was not drinking in front of the friend group.
Of course, yeah.
Because then you get pressured on to drink. So we went to a buddy's apartment beforehand. I had a beer, maybe two, and then there was like 2 like ceremonial shots with the group kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I was, I guess I had a little buzz, but I was fine.
Yeah.
And then we walk in there, and you know how when you walk in, there's like a mass of people trying to get drinks at the bar.
Yeah.
They all went to grab drinks at the bar, and like I stayed away. Like, I think at one point I might have went and got 1 round for the group because it was my turn.
Yeah.
But overall, I just stayed away from the bar. And I think the whole time I was in there, from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., I maybe had 2 beers.
Dude, yeah, the bar there's a black hole too. Like, if you can avoid it, that place, like, I mean, last time we went, like, we got stuck in line. Like, I remember just like not wanting to get put in one place when there was so much going on. So I was just like kind of circling around you guys, like keeping you guys in line of sight, but just like also scoping out the room and just kind of like doing around to see like what was going on.
Yeah.
And just remember thinking like, I mean, you guys were there for like almost like 20 minutes, maybe even like 30 minutes. Just
dude,
there's 2 bartenders. It takes
like a half hour.
Like, you know, would fill a small bar in like any other time. Like it's a ton of people.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. So let me ask you this, coming from that, like, would you do this again? Do you think that's the right move to go?
Yeah. So what I did, I remember when I walked in there, immediately when you walk in, you kind of feel like the social anxiety, like in a crowd of people, and you're like, fuck, I could really just chug like 3 beers right now. But I was like, no. And I waited patiently for for one of our buddies to get like the first round of drinks. Yeah. And then I just was like, all right, everyone just follow me. And I just led everyone to the dance floor. I just like stationed everyone right in the center of the dance floor in front of the DJ. I remember I kind of like forced myself to like dance and like get loose for like 15 minutes. Yeah. And then after that, it was amazing.
That's good.
And then it was like, we made ourselves a center. So like people were coming in and talking to us, and like,
that's awesome.
We were kind of with our friends, but mingling with people at the same time. And then what you notice is like by 2 a.m. I'm pretty much dead sober by like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was just noticing how sloppy people get
when
you're in I'm in that in that club dark dance floor. And then I remember thinking around, I guess it was like midnight, I was thinking, man, there's a lot of girls around here. And then around like 1, you notice all the guys start to float in from the bar area, and they're just like scanning the room and
doing the dog effect, dude.
Doing loops around, and their like eyes are glazed over and they're like slobbering. And
oh man, that would bother me. I don't know. I guess my big bugaboo is that, like, love that word, is basically like when I'm the only sober guy, and I've been there before, like I've done like a sober dry month before, all that stuff, is just like I get a little more annoyed with everyone. Like I kind of pick up on people's drunkenness more.
For sure. Dude, I was trying to talk to, I remember just trying to talk to people and they're just like slurring words. And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, this is good. And I just have to tell myself like, nope, this is what they do. Don't get annoyed. Don't get annoyed. Don't get annoyed.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But in the end, I was like looking at all the guys circling the room. Like, I'm glad I'm not in that position.
I might try this
now.
with you sometime.